With NASCAR heading to Atlanta Motor Speedway, this video will be telling you what you should expect from that race. First, we'll start off with the chance and possibility of a flip. Now, because of Ryan Preece's Daytona flip, there's an increased chance that another flip might happen, as flips are happening more recently, particularly blowovers. Now, Atlanta Motor Speedway is apparently now classed as a superspeedway, and their top speed is around 185 miles an hour, so it wouldn't be far-fetched to assume a flip could happen. Now we need to see examples of this in the past. So we'll start with a non-blowover, but still an airborne crash, which would be Joey Logano in, I believe, turn 3 or 4, getting some air. Now, a crash would probably happen in turn 3 or 4 or turns 1 and 2, but there's a slight chance that there would be a blowover. Well, actually, there's not really any chance at all. So that's off the list. Now we'll look at the back straightaway. Now, that's the most obvious place to look first, as back straightaways normally have flips at superspeedways like Talladega and Daytona. But I don't think Atlanta would have a back straightaway blowover. I'd probably think it would happen on the front stretch, which I'm going to talk about right now. Now, when you think about it, Brad Keselowski's Atlanta flip in 2010 is what comes to mind on the front stretch. It happens on that straightaway coming into turn 1. There's also one when you come off turn 4. So if a blowover or an airborne crash was to happen, it would probably be there or on the straight bit coming off of turn 4. Now we need to know if Atlanta is classed as superspeedway. Now, according to NASCAR, Atlanta is now superspeedway, kind of like a mini Talladega, but I wouldn't go as far as to say it has superspeedway racing. What it kind of does, it has drafting and all that. It had a great finish in last year in 2024, the Kyle Busch, Ryan Blaney, and Daniel Suarez 3-wide photo finish. Now, that's just for Cup. There is also Truck and Xfinity to consider. The truck race last year was really enjoyable. There were a few crashes. I probably wouldn't think a blowover would happen in the truck series, as it's slower speed. We didn't even get a near flip or a blowover at Daytona. Xfinity would be similar to Cup. Xfinity is enjoyable. Hopefully Austin Hill doesn't win, because he wins most things. He actually got crashed out of Daytona, which was actually a good thing. So in conclusion, will Atlanta experience a flip? Possibly, and the racing is pretty good, so it's now classed as a super speedway. Enjoy the race. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing or liking or commenting your thoughts about Atlanta down below.